What's up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to continue with part 4 of the Hi-Fi Rhythm Master Mode challenge. So far, I've had a pretty good time with it, but I am ready to beat it. I want to beat it as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and play some other games. I'm not really sure. I think probably the game that's coming up the quickest is Atomic Heart on the 21st, and then the Wolong demo on the 24th. So we got a handful of games to play, so let's go ahead and beat this, or get as far as we can, and try to shoot to beat it this weekend, so we can jump into some other games in preparation for the new ones that are coming down the pipeline. So we already have I guess the first 7 tracks completed on Rhythm Master Mode. We are in track 8 inside the museum, and we've seen the first exhibit that kind of documents the history of Vandelay Technologies and how it had its humble beginnings. So let's jump right in and hope that we don't get any weird input delay. One of the things that this game's fantastic, but because it is a game that's streamed like on the cloud service, you do sometimes have like this weird input delay where you're forced to only do like a one-hit combo, but looks like we are free of that this time.
I get the feeling this exhibit will be very one-sided.
So let's do this.
The winners of the war write the history books, unfortunately.
Earlier I was playing around with the settings of my stream, and I was like, how big should I be, like in the corner? I like to just have the game be the biggest visual and the big focus, and then for me just to be present, but I don't want to be covering up the whole. I've seen some streams where it's like literally the whole side, that's like a quarter of the screen is somebody's face. So it's like, I don't understand that. It's cool, but oh, there you go, it messed up again already. It's not letting me do any other combos. So that was odd, because in the room, like the room right before this, we could do multiple combos. Usually if you die, it's still kind of locked in. So let's see if we can somehow beat this. If not, we're going to be in trouble. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, so returning to the title I don't even think does it, but we'll try. I mean, I've done the hideout, and that does not fix it. So let's try reloading it. If not, we'll just turn it off and start over. But yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. I could only press X one time, so only one strike at a time. Not a good thing, especially in these later stages. You have to be doing combos to keep the meter up and just to not die. Yep, it's still jacked. This is so annoying. Well, I'm glad that you got to see it, because I literally just talked about it. Let me see if it changes in here. No, I don't understand. See, I can do combos in the air. Alright, everybody, just die, please. There you go. Whenever you mash buttons for a little bit, then it frees up. It frees up some stuff. I was mashing like crazy there. There was no rhyme or reason to that at all. I got jacked up though in the meantime. That's okay. 100 hits? Look at that. I got a 100 hit combo. I didn't even pay attention. Well, that's good. I got a handful of 100 hit combos actually. I had a 200 hit combo my casual playthrough. I don't even see anybody else. Just trying to survive here. That was 89 hits. Look at us go. Okay. Well, that was annoying. At least we unlocked, or broke out of that strange input lag we had there. This is the second exhibit.
And in only 3 years, the company became the world's largest supplier of robotics. Robots that efficiently and literally made the world a better place ever again. We were now Vandelay Technologies, but we still have a ways to go.
Those were the good old days.
The good old days.
We did felt like it made a difference.
That's because it did.
There's only a few other changes, or not change, I'm sorry, achievements I think I even need. I'm not much of an achievement hunter. I think that's just a great way for developers to tie in people that are like completionists and all that, just to get that extra retention or game time. I don't really like it.
The defect.
but I do like rare achievements every once in a while.
Kale's a liar, Mimosa. Figures you'd side with him.
Of course he can. Ooh.
Mimosa is the next boss. We'll probably be facing off with her in, if not this chapter, then chapter 9 for sure. Uh-oh. Let me take out this genius. Okay. Okay, I didn't know he was doing his 3-hit combo. That's actually pretty easy to deflect, but I was not ready for that. Let's try that again. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? You know, I was always wondering if there was one of these you could jump through. I haven't found all of the locations for the detective bot, so I'm curious to see where they are.
Kale said you were dead and buried.
Kale's a liar,
Jay's
Mimosa.
Jay's ABA? I can't read. Let me see. It's too far away. J SBA 83. Hey bro, hope you're well. Absolutely, man. Sorry, I can't read. I have my screen minimized. I had to actually zoom it in right now. I'm like, whoops. I can read, I promise. Hope you're doing well too, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I am just trying to finish this game up. I'm ready to beat it on this mode. You know, I think it's great, but I'm really excited about trying something new. And I'm ready to jump right in to a few games, because if we don't, we'll have to jump right into Atomic Heart and the Wo Long demo before anything else. So I'd like to see if I can fit in another game or two in the meantime. But I've been going really hard in the YouTube platform, trying to crank out all those videos, maintain all 3 of my channels just to keep, you know, cranking out the content for everybody. God, this guy keeps spamming. There you go. But glad you stopped by. Hope you're doing well as well. This is an interesting Friday because we're no school or anything like that. So it's a nice free day, so I had plenty of time to go ahead and fit in a stream. It's awesome. There you go. He's doing his little samurai thing again. There you go. I got a good timing of that one. I forgot about his 3-hit combo, and that's what killed me in the previous attempt. He's gonna do... Oh, gosh. This is his, like, enrage attack. It's pretty tough. Let's see. I got it. Usually I don't get that first try. Let's see. Sorry, I should have done capitals in the SBA part. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of God of War series on your YouTube when I finish the game.
Figured some lockdowns.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool, cool. Well, God of War, man, if you're talking about the most recent one, it was amazing. And no, you don't need to fix your name. I had my screen minimized, so it wasn't full screen, and so I was like over here squinting. But no, it's fine. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, you're playing God of War right now. Looking forward to watching the rest of the God of War series. Which one are you currently playing? Are you playing through the original? Well, I would say original trilogy. There's the trilogy, plus they have prequels and sequels and spin-offs and everything. So which one are you currently playing? Are you playing God of War Ragnarok? Or that was a great game, by the way. That game was just about flawless. I loved every second of God of War Ragnarok. Mimosa's going to be a very difficult boss. I am not looking forward to her because there is a sequence where I don't know how we're going to continue or maintain meter while we're getting hurt. So I tanked it, but I was playing a normal difficulty. I won't be able to do that this go around, which is kind of scary. So I'll probably have to do it on one try, because if we get a checkpoint there, we're probably screwed. So Ragnarok. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, Ragnarok was so good. Do you know what part you're at? Like, what part are you currently playing through right now? I loved that game. I did a challenge run of that game, just so you know as well. I did a fists only challenge run, and I was the world's first, actually, to do that. World's first to do a fist-only challenge run. God of War Ragnarok. It's awesome. Matter of fact, I'm going to input the links to the channels just in case you're interested. But it would be in the challenge run part. Oh, you were watching it? Nice. That's so funny. Dave, the Game and Watch brother himself. What's up, baby? Nothing much, man. Just playing some hifirush on Rhythm Master Mode. It's the hardest difficulty. You know me, can't just enjoy a game. I have to make it hard, right? No pun intended. But anyways, no, I'm having a good time. I want to beat it though because I hadn't streamed consistently because I've been really working on reviving all of my YouTube channels, making all 3 of them, you know, kind of just get them back in the algorithm, you know? And so I've been really focusing on that. And I made it I guess a purposeful change to my schedule to not stream as much because I typically stream 3 times a week and a few hours at a time. But I didn't want to do that or commit to that because I was afraid that if I did, I'm going to neglect my YouTube, which is really my bread and butter. That's where, you know, all my time should be, really. Streaming has to definitely take a secondary role in that because I'm a content creator first. But I love streaming, and so I want to find any chance I get to be able to take the opportunity to do that. But I really just wanted to make sure I wasn't neglecting my YouTubes because I had been doing that for a long time, just trying to really force the streaming thing to kick off. And you know, I realized, you know, it's not going to be up to my time. It'll be whatever the right time is, you know. So, like, as long as I'm, you know, streaming every once in a while, doing whatever I can there, it's great. Because I don't want to neglect my following here. But it is much smaller, you know. So I want to make sure that I'm giving that time, putting the time where it needs to go so that I can make sure that I, you know, I have the sustained growth and all that. And it's hard to balance it out, but I think the rescheduling is something you got to do every once in a while. You know, you definitely have to look at your schedule and say, okay, am I putting the right amount of effort in the right areas? Because if you don't, you know, you can find that you're just not using your resources correctly, you know? And I was burning a lot of time on these streams, especially on challenge runs. And the sad part is like, after all that time spent, you know, they weren't really getting a lot of attention or engagement. So I'm like, man, okay. So I was like, well, this take a lot of time, and they're taking me away from like my bread and butter. So I was like, let me revisit, you know, the core of what I do. And that's really what these last few months have been, just rearranging, you know, rescheduling some stuff and moving things around. So I like it. It's a nice change too. That way, it's not so much stress on something that I'm not trying to force. You know, it's got to be natural. Dave says, you are the king of punishment. I'm not very far. I had to restart when I upgraded to PS5, so only about 6 hours. And okay, nice, nice. It's still a great game, and I would not rush through it. Like, I think it's just such a good game to play. Okay, I'm going to have to use my super. I died. I'm going to have to use my super is what I was going to say. But only about 6 hours in. Okay, cool. So you're not too far in. I would say, though, that take your time with it. If you want to 100% that game, I would strongly recommend it because it's just that good. Game & Watch Bro says, are you using the guitar as a weapon? I am. Technically, I'm using like a magnetic stick thing that's pulling together like metal debris in the shape of a guitar. But it definitely looks like a guitar. This game is a rhythm-based game. It's pretty much like Devil May Cry and Guitar Hero Had a Baby. That's what it would be. Rip. I died. Yeah, so God of War Ragnarok, that is one of my favorite games, probably of all time. It's the quality of it is just unmatched, you know. So take your time with it. On PS5, it looks amazing. I mean, it's just, whew, it gets you. I don't know if I'm into lore, obviously, right? So it's like, man, the content or subject matter is just so touching, like the whole father-son thing, and it's just really good. It's a really good, really well-made game. One of the few AAA games that actually is made well, and it's not a money grab, you know? So I loved it. I've always been a fan of God of War Ragnarok, though. I mean, God of War. I've been playing those since they came out. I don't know, what, 2013 or... No, not 2013, I'm sorry. The game's old as hell. I know that much. I was a kid when they were out. There you go. I broke his shield. I did a video documenting when the first game came out. I don't remember exactly what that was anymore. Oh man, I missed the timing. I'm an idiot. Again, okay, good. I don't have my headset on, right? So this game is all about audio cues, but if you can look at the surroundings, you get a lot of visual cues as well. So I had to go off that. Completely missed the last cue because I was talking. But hey, I can't multitask. Dave says, so a game I would get spanked in Czech. Yeah, I love the Mimir stories. You know, I will ride around in circles in the lake or whatever body of water I'm in just so that I can hear the story, you know? And one of my favorite things about it, too, is let's say that you're ready to get right back in the action. Like, Kratos will immediately be like, hey, like, he's like, we'll continue our story later or whatever, right? And then guess what? When you jump right back in the boat after you've completed your mission, he'd be like, oh, as I was saying, brother. And he goes ahead and says his thing. It's crazy. Like, and you can stop at virtually any point of the story, and it's just so seamless. Like, that had never been seen before until the previous game, right? God of War, the one right before this, the reboot. That was definitely a really interesting thing. I was like, wow, what a great mechanic, you know? It's always been it's always had a very great story, and the gameplay's always been top notch. It was one of the first games that ever really had a huge emphasis on quick time events, and everybody then started using quick time events afterwards. But then God of War kind of evolved from that quick time event thing because everybody realized that, okay, it's a little gimmicky, and they just had some excellent combat. So oh my gosh, I can go on and on about God of War. Love it. Love all of those games, actually. The only one I haven't played is the mobile. The mobile game.
Can you turn it off?
Maybe temporarily. There's a generator nearby.
Yeah. But I do want to beat this game. I want to go ahead and beat this game on the hardest difficulty. I'm pretty sure that will be a fun video to put together once I do the supercut. That'd be nice. You know, there's a handful of challenge runs I haven't put videos together for yet, or finished that. That was terrible timing. And I've done a Dark Souls no Estus Flask run, a Mega Man X Lemons only run, and let me think. There's one other challenge run I did, kind of not off stream, but just one that I haven't done, that I haven't talked about lately. I forget what it was. But those are 3 challenge runs that I can definitely put supercuts together for. And I'm thinking I want to prioritize my Dark Souls no Estus Flask one. That one was a lot of fun. Oh, that's what I have to do. Darn it. There's a switch somewhere, and I always do this. Let's see. It's not here. Oh, it's up here. No, it's not. Oh, it's up here. That's right. I do this every time. Every time I've done this level. Open Sesame. Lemons only. Yeah, it's like, so in the Mega Man X community, like, they always kind of joke around, especially in the speedrun community. So Mega Man X obviously has his different forms of his shots on his X Buster. He's got the smallest shot, and he's got a medium charged shot, and he's got the fully charged shot. The basic shot, whenever you're not charged up at all, is referred to as a lemon because it looks like a lemon, and it's the weakest shot. So I didn't use any abilities, and I played through the entire game, and was well, spoiler alert, something happened at the end. But pretty much, Lemon's only run was pretty challenging. A lot of fun too. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, though. Oh gosh, my timing. There. Alright, this part I'll probably fall. I always do. Oh. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, I jumped off because I'm an idiot. I just had to press LB. There you go. here, and then macaron. Let's go, let's go. There you go, we got it. Barely. I even had a little room for error, that's nice. I never knew that. Yeah, it's mostly like a speedrun community thing. Like, you know, if you, I don't know if you watch Games Done Quick. They used to be called something else, GDQ. It was called something else a long time ago, but Games Done Quick is essentially like a speed run, like the charity thing. They do like speed runs for charity, so they have all these different speedrunners do a series of games, and they do it all throughout the year. Different, like not tournaments, but different kind of events they have, and it's all about donations and charities to like Doctors Without Borders, St. Jude, you know, all that stuff. So it's really cool. I'm not a speedrunner, so I would never do it, but they always, you know, extend offers to different speedrunners and feature them, and you get to see different games, retro, new, everything you can think of. So it's pretty neat. I like it. Ah, I thought I had that parry, but I did not. That's a tough sequence. We got the floor, we've got the enemies constantly attacking us, and they're not the sword enemy is the one, I think the one that's red has only a 2-hit combo, but the blue swordsmen have longer combos, so I messed up my timing with that.
That's shocking.
I've seen them. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's where I got it from. That's where I got that terminology from anyways. No! Wasn't really watching my environment there. Like a young Bruce Wayne. You never did mind your environment. Okay, I've got to be better about that, because at the hardest difficulty, everything hurts so much more. Alright, round 2. And if at any point in time that score on the top right hand side of the screen gets down to a D, I automatically die. So that's why you'll constantly see me swinging or trying to avoid damage, because all of that really hurts my score. And if your score is jacked up, you die, and then they tell you that you suck at the game. Barely got that parry on that second hit. I am hurting right now. I gotta dash over here. Timing is way off today. Way off. Kill this broham right here. Okay. I have a feeling. Yep. Okay. It's not over yet. Another wave coming. Take this guy out first. I want to take out this enemy right here because he can shield all the others. I'm going to use my super. I want to get rid of these guys. I might have used that prematurely because I think there's a bird enemy that's going to come up, but I don't remember. The flying enemies are pretty tough. Oh, I got shot. Genius. Okay, barely got that. No! Wrong way. I dashed the wrong direction. And I dashed the wrong direction again. This is awesome. Okay, we beat the chorus at least. The chorus, those are technically like the waves, so we're good. But we took a lot of damage. Way too much damage. But yeah, I don't like to speed run really. Like speed running to me, it really makes it to where the game can get really frustrating and it's not really enjoyable because you like have to get through certain sequences and there's so many forced resets. That kind of makes it to where it's hard for me to enjoy the game after a while. So I'm not really big on speed running. I don't mind challenge runs though because they don't really require resets. They just require you to not give up. And I, in my head, consider like resetting like you gotta give up, but it's not really giving up. It's just a different style of gameplay. Like you have to restart if you're trying to get the best time if too many mistakes happen and all that. So I get it. It's just not really my play style. I am not a big fan of resets. So that's why I'm not a speedrunner. Okay, cool. We got that. Trying to think. Increases the amount restored by healing. I don't really care too much about that. But there is a chip that I was looking to get. Let me see here. It was the one where the heals drop more frequently. Who knows? That's fine. I'll worry about that later.
Don't worry about me. Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
There you go.
Oh, Mr. Chai, you have quite a view of the exhibit.
I need health.
Why are you the only one enjoying
I'm hurting.
It's exciting and educational.
A notice to all employees. The rumors
We're getting really close to the boss fight, which I'm a little concerned about, actually. This is going to be one of the tougher boss fights, especially having to maintain the score of a C or higher. That's going to be tough. Fortunately, there are checkpoints in each of the boss fights, at least up to this point, and I'm sure it will be the same, because Mimosa has a number of different phases. There you go. No, don't blow up. Okay. If you don't kill them a certain way, they will run around with a fuse on, and once it gets to 1 second, you gotta get out of the way of their exploding. No! Okay, I parried it, but barely. I'm getting burnt alive. Get away. Okay. Nice. I'm hurting now. Dead. I had a good thing is I was able to maintain the score, but I was not able to dodge a lot of their attacks. I need to use Corsica more because she is the one that can put out those fires. So I need to be more mindful of my enemies. Because these are not hard enemies. There's going to be a harder sequence once these platforms drop down below. And yes, I have already beaten the game, but it was just more casual playthrough. Haven't actually done it on Rhythm Master yet. Oh no, I walked right in the fire. Very nice. Very nice. Yo, okay. Narrowly avoided the fire, and then I walked right into it like a champ. Ah, I jumped into that one too. I'm gonna kill this guy because he's actually a bit of a pain. Jumped right in that fire as well. It's hard to dodge that, actually, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Got through that sequence. Dave says, I have to ask, is it hard to constantly have something to say on streams? Or is that how your brain works? No, I'm pretty much, well, even if I don't have viewers, I'm still talking. I'm still narrating. One of the things that I've always been able to do is kind of communicate really well in a professional setting or otherwise. So it's always something that I'm doing because I realize that, hey, even if someone's not wanting to communicate openly or actively with me, it doesn't mean that they don't want to know what's going on in my head, you know? A lot of times they just may be a little shy or whatever, and they do want to know what's going on. So I like to narrate my thoughts for the most part. Or if I just don't really have anything to say, I just kind of talk about the gameplay mechanics or what I'm trying to do to get through this next area. But to me, it's not hard at all to talk and play. What's hard is to read and play, especially the games I play, right? Because I usually play pretty tough games, so. But no, it's never difficult for me to talk and game or stream, even to 0 viewers. Because as I mentioned this multiple times, not for, oh my gosh, like cry with me or whatever, but most of the time, up until recently, I only like my average viewers is like 0.1. It's literally less than 1, right? So that means 0 people are usually watching. So I'm used to streaming to 0 viewers, and if you go back to any of my VODs, you will see that I am talking as if someone's here with me the whole time. Get away! Yeah, so I'm constantly communicating, whether it be my thoughts, or if I'm narrating my decisions, or whatever, you know? I can't believe I didn't die there. Okay, this is gonna be tough. So, these enemies have shields. We've seen them before, but the bad part is I need to wait for Peppermint to cool down, and we can't get a D ranking, which we're kind of dancing on that line there. Obviously, we got all these enemies here. I need health, like, desperately, and I died. Lovely. Dave says, I have to say that is one of your best streaming qualities. I wish I could do it better. It truly is impressive, my dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But to me, I think that it's important, like, because that's what sets a stream apart from maybe just a playthrough or whatever. You know, like if you're watching someone on YouTube, right, maybe, and you're just watching a playthrough, you often even see, like, some of these channels from ancient channels, they'll have, like, no commentary. You know, it'd be like, playthrough of hifirush Part 1, no commentary. And it's like you see them playing, and there's instances, you know, where you're like, oh, why'd they go? Oh, they went this way instead. And you're hoping in your head, you're like, oh, I wish I knew what he was thinking there. Well, at least that's what I think, right? So I kind of say, well, if I'm streaming, you know, anybody can pick up and play the game. But if I'm streaming, and if I'm not, you just watch me play, like, that's boring. You know, like, if I'm not interacting with you, right? I think that's boring, and I don't think that's very entertaining. And so if you're wanting to come to my channel, I'd imagine you're going to want to know, okay, who's the Inhuman one? Oh, okay, he's this is the kind of person he is. This is the game he's playing. Okay, great. And that way you never have to guess, like, what is he thinking? You know, or what's going on in his mind? You know, and that's kind of, to me kind of exposing myself. Like, that's me being vulnerable and saying, hey, you guys can see, you know, what's going on, right? And I'm not playing perfectly. I'm getting hurt. I'm getting killed, you know? And that would, to me, was actually the hardest part. Like, showing that I'm not like perfect at gaming, you know. But I got over that pretty quick because it's like, shoot, everybody practices, you know. And it was kind of hard for me to show that side, like, you know, because everything on my channel up to that point, my YouTube channel, was like no damage boss fights and whatever else. So you have that kind of mystery about, man, this dude's amazing at the games, right? But no, I'm just the only thing that makes me different is I don't give up. And so it's like, yeah, I die just as many times as you do, but I'm able to persevere and end up getting that W. So that's the only thing. But the whole talking aspect, I always think that I owe that to you guys, like, to be able to communicate and narrate what's going on, you know? And even if not, I would like to do it because otherwise it kind of breaks the radio silence, you know? Like, that awkward silence whenever you see people do it a lot, and they kind of just playing quietly, and then they see, hey, what's up, they respond to chat, and then no one's chatting, so they're just quiet. I don't know, it's just awkward. But Dave, you do really well, to be honest. Obviously the game you play requires your attention, but you take your time to prioritize communication, so I think you do fine. I think you do just fine. I need somebody to die. That'd be cool. I'm over here getting jacked up. Yep, that's the spirit. So we're at an S rank, so I'm not worried about anything but my health at this point. I barely parried that, but we did break his shield, so that's going to be great for us. I didn't parry that shot. It's okay. I'm getting jacked up over here, and these guys just don't want to die. Okay, he's dead. Barely dodged that. We have S rank, so we're okay. Let's just kind of take this nice and slow here. There you go. We got this course completed as well. Whew, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Your voice has that audiobook vibe. You know, thank you so much. It's funny because people have said that, and you know, my sister even. My sister says like, you know, it's so funny because she works like overnight and stuff, and she'll just like, sometimes I'll just play through your VODs and just listen to your voice. It's so soothing. I'm like, I don't know. I think I've gotten more comfortable with my voice over the years because I've been doing content creation for 6 years, you know, going on 7 in March. So I've done it for a while. But initially, I really altered my voice a bit. I try to make it a little deeper and more mysterious, right? Because I actually I have a little bit of a range I can play around with. Now I just speak in my normal voice and just maybe a little more animated and louder than usual because I usually am pretty quiet, you know, or I like to listen more than I like to speak. But whenever I'm here and it's just kind of like I'm trying to be entertaining for you guys, like I want to let you know what's going on in my mind, and since I have the ability to communicate pretty effectively, might as well use it, right? But I have actually just recently looked into possibly doing some sort of narration, voiceover, or you know, that kind of voice acting type thing. There's another channel out there actually it's a pretty big channel, and they're looking for someone, a voice talent. And so they said, hey, send some of your stuff. And so I'm like, I was like, I don't know. I'm going to look into it and see if that's something I want to do. But I would be really open to, I've always wanted to do voice acting for video games ever since I played the Legacy of Kain series. So that's always been a dream of mine. But voice acting or just maybe reading, like you said, Jay, audiobooks, I would be super open to that. And apparently it's not as hard to get a deal like that than one would imagine. So I might look into that a little bit more, especially because, you know, any cent can help at this point. So, and which is also why, and Jay, you know, that's why I've been focusing on a lot of my YouTube stuff as well, just because I love streaming and it's great, and it's an excellent way for me to engage with you guys. I think it's probably the best way in terms of that live interaction, and I love it for that reason. That's why I'm never going to just stop streaming. I love it, and I'll continue doing it. Even if it never grows, it's not a big deal for me. But I do need to always make sure that I'm adjusting my schedule to make sure that I am able to take care of my responsibilities and also, you know, pursue this dream of mine of staying and maintaining, you know, being a content creator full time. No. Okay, good. It reconnected. Because, you know, the funny thing is, years ago, my dream was to be a full-time content creator. Well, as of 2021, I have been doing content creation full-time. It's just the last about 6 months or so were a little difficult because I had to take care of some things in my personal life that required a lot of money. And I burnt through everything, you know, that I had. So, and I had some excellent months on YouTube, but I had to stop creating so I could deal with this issue. I also had health issues all at the same time, so that forced me to stop posting frequently, and that kills you on YouTube. You know, if you stop posting, that is the surefire way to kill a channel. And all 3 of them were just kind of stagnant for months, and so I'm trying to bounce back from that, and it takes months. You know, like I said, it's been 6 months, right? And I'm still trying to get back to that consistency and performance that I need to be able to succeed. But I'm confident, and I'm really happy. Like I feel so blessed to even have the opportunity to do this, you know. So I honestly think things will only get better. Attitude and perspective is probably the biggest factor, to be honest, to be successful in what we do. Nice. I'm playing with the idea of reviving my YouTube channel. Nice. I remember whenever I first met you, Dave, you mentioned that there were 3 people and that, you know, the Game & Watch Bros was 3 people at one time. And I remember that the third guy, who I've never met, I only met Mahoishi a few times. Still, he's pretty absent as well. I see you a lot more. But I remember you saying that there was a a movie channel guy, and I don't know if he had his own channel or if he did, you know, what you're talking about right now, but that would be interesting. I mean, there's definitely a, ouch, there's definitely a demographic for that. I have a movie channel. I have 3 channels. I have this lore, oh, I have a lore channel, I have a guide channel and challenge run channel, and then I have my 3rd channel, which is like anime and sci-fi. So I do a little bit of everything, and all 3 have been monetized. So I was really, at first I was really ragging on myself, but I'm like, you know what, I was able to get into 3 different categories and monetize them. So I was like, we got this, man. I just gotta stay positive. But I would be interested in seeing what kind of content you're talking about, and if it was the same that I'm referring to, like if it, or just a different direction entirely, you know? There's so many things that have changed in YouTube. I would just strongly suggest you do research before jumping in, so that you don't get like discouraged, because over the 6 years that I've been doing it, I mean, there's been hurdle after hurdle, and then certain mechanics work and certain things don't, you know? So if you jump back in after years and you try and do the same thing you've done, you might not get the results you're expecting. And I'm telling you this as like, hey bro, like just make sure you look into that, because I want you to succeed, you know? Yeah, but now we're down to me. That's all you need, man. I've been doing this as solo operation for 6 years. I taught myself everything. If you go to my videos and you see back in 2016, the first ones I ever posted, you look at the editing, and then you look at what's doing now, what like the content and quality now. I was just like, wow, like I can't believe how much it's changed. Like I felt, you know, I took a moment to be like, you know what, I gotta be appreciative of the journey, you know, and not just be like, I have to succeed, because you know what, it'll happen. It's just not gonna happen on my time, and that's what I have to accept. And I think that perspective has made me so much more happy with things, because now I'm like, man, I'm really happy and proud of what I've accomplished, and I want to get to the point where once my channels are, well, I think my channel is bigger, but once my channels are a little bit larger, I would like to be able to help consult people as well and teach them how to do what I've done, you know, in different based on whatever category they're looking at, you know. So it's one of those things that I want to help, because there's a lot of myths around YouTube success, and I want to demystify a lot of that, because a lot of it's BS, but there is some actual data, you know, that supports certain claims. Most people can't distinguish between the two, and I want to be the one that voice of reason. It's like, hey, this is how you get through that, or this is how you reach this point you're trying to get to, or this doesn't matter if you do. Let me see, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is one of the things where, you know, based on the content you're trying to make, like what decisions you have to make to get the results you want, right? And I want to be able to help people like that. To me, it's important, because there's so many lies out there, and you know, a lot of the most successful people will be the last to try and help you, and I want to be able to help you. Now that hurt really bad, actually. Oh man, I didn't dodge that. I didn't parry that at all, actually. Getting jacked up over here. Okay, he's gonna do his super attack. If I get hit here, I will die. We got it first try. Yay! Another wave? Are you kidding me? Oh no. No, it's a bird. No, 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 no. It's not good. The birds are very difficult for me. I need some health, bros. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. That's going to be a tough sequence for me, actually. I'm going to see if I can save my super, or my ultimate. Yeah, I wouldn't be discouraged, you know, Dave. You've got a lot of talent, you've got a lot of heart, and YouTube could just be another avenue for you to potentially, you know, get another source of revenue, you know? Another income stream, if you will. Darn it. That was a very long sequence, but it's one of the last. I think after this we go into like a 2D platforming little sequence, and then we jump on the stage and we fight with Mimosa. I think.
But at least you'll get a light show.
Alright, let's do this again. You know, fortunately, we haven't had to worry too much about the score, which is really great. That's a good problem to have. Lovely. Lovely. Why do I keep getting hit? I'm dead. So it takes no time at all to die at this at the highest difficulty. You get hit 3-4 times, and depending on who's striking you, and yeah, it might be a problem.
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh,
I think the worst part is not replaying the sequence, but watching the cutscene over again. That's not skippable.
but at least you'll get a
That's the worst pain for me. Yo, gosh. Okay. One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to avoid the floors. It's just hard to watch that and manage everything else. No. I couldn't parry that. I tried, I promise. Alright, good. You're next, buddy. Okay, or not. He just Hadoukened me. No, he did the Shoryuken. For all our Street Fighter fans. Dang it! Got destroyed. I got destroyed. This level is taking, let's see, 47 minutes.
some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's
Alright.
over, Mimosa.
Oh,
And I didn't even, you know, take any detours or anything.
too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime.
Okay, avoid the floors. Avoid the floors. Come on, Chai. I thought I dodged. I parried that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, of course. Perfect aim. Perfect aim. And I'm dead. Wow. You know, the funny thing is we did better the first try than all these subsequent attempts. Dave says, I appreciate the kind words, my dude. Yeah, no doubt. But I also have to say, you're an undiscovered gem. Once more people see your content, I believe you'll take off fast. Well, I hope for that as well, one day, you know? But like I said, I can't worry about... I can't be enslaved to the numbers, because I often find myself doing that. And in this, whatever you want to call it, business, the numbers are important, but you gotta put them in their place too. You know, you can't revere them as like the end-all be-all, you know? And that's usually how I kind of gauge my success. You know, I'm looking at numbers and stuff, and I'm a data guy, you know? But I can't do that, you know? I have to just say, hey, as long as I do what I love what I'm doing, making quality content, doing whatever else, like, the people will come eventually, right? And also, can't be a jack of all trades, you know, I mean, I won't be able to be, you know, if I'm doing content in 3 different verticals, right, or all these different categories and whatever else, without a team, it would be hard for me to be, you know, reach the level of success I'm trying to on each of them. So it's like, I kind of got my feelers out there, you know, and I'm seeing which one I want to continue pushing forward through as hard as I can. All the channels are going to be maintained to a certain degree, but my schedule prioritizes the ones that I really am passionate about, you know, and all the content I create, all my channels are things I love. But one day, one of them is going to be more successful, and that's going to be the one that helps me eat and help pay rent and whatever, bills or whatever. And that's the one that, you know, I want to make sure I then say, okay, I get the formula now. So let me make sure this one has proper attention, and this can help fund my passion projects, right? Which are the other crazy ideas I have and things like that. So it's like, that's what I can't wait for, that growth. I'm like, okay, I got the one channel that I know brings in the performance I need. Now I can focus on, maybe creating that game I've been writing for years, or or stuff like that. There's so many things that I have, on the back burner because I just need, some proper funding for it, right? And I'm just waiting for that day. I'm so excited to see that stage of my growth. I'm confident that, I'll succeed in the YouTube side of things, but I really do want to, expand on the stream side as well, because I really love it. Like I there's nothing more fun than playing games with friends, and to me, this is the closest thing you can get to that experience. Oh, I just did a warp Kamehameha. I am hurting so bad. Okay, here goes. Here goes. I missed. No, I didn't miss. Good. I thought I missed the third strike. Okay, I got a bunch of health back. I'm gonna spam this bro. Oh no, I didn't see the floor. I don't know why I'm not paying attention to that. It's fine. This is fine. I'm watching the floor. It starts getting all crazy looking, that I know. Okay. Okay. Do your super. Okay, let's see. I missed. Okay, last chance. I missed. I died. Darn it. Dave says, no, you can't dwell on the numbers because doing that can end a career before it starts. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. You have to understand the numbers because that's just data, that's information. And information is the reduction of uncertainty. So you have to know the numbers. You have to understand them. You can't just be like, I'm going to go viral and I'll just keep going viral. It's like you need to know what you're doing, right? Even the people that claim to just do that, they understand, the mechanics and the metrics and the underbelly of what it really is going on. So you got to understand them, but you can't revere them as the end-all be-all, because then your content starts suffering too. For sure. Okay, Mimosa, I'm about tired of your henchmen. Rest in pieces. I always say pieces. Reese's Pieces. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? This time, priority is the floor. And parries that I just missed. Can't tell which floor was lit there. That was a little confusing. Okay. Oh gosh, jump, boy. Lovely. That dude will blow up, yep, while I'm invincible. Love it. Good. Parried most of those strikes there. There you go. See if we can put out his fire. This dude is so annoying. Got the parry on that sword dude. Nope, I'm dead. Dang it. Oh man. Dave says, numbers tell me what I'm doing right and wrong, but not if I'm succeeding. That's right. That's really good, actually. I like that. Because, truly, you're the one that should be measuring your own success, right? If you let your success be judged by some objective, mindless thing, man, that's kind of rough, right? You know how people these days, right, they, at least in the Western side of things, or specifically in America, like your success is based off how much you make, right? And which I don't think is true at all, but many people have that perspective, or they believe that. And man, that'd be a tough existence, if how much you make determines how successful you are, you know? That, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. Or that model. No, that hurt really bad, sir. Okay, everybody's just getting jacked up in this little corner over here. Little corner of the map. And when I'm jumping, I'm not jumping. Like, I'm getting caught because I'm getting struck right in the midair. Or I'm getting caught on fire, so... Bad timing. And this is definitely going to end in a failure, yeah. Man, this sequence is no joke. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Man, my stomach hurts. Like, not my stomach as in, like, my actual organ, but my abs or whatever hurt. If you can call them abs. My left side is really sore. My, it hurts to sit the way I'm sitting. Okay. Mimosa, I am not happy with you. Alright, we're gonna put these dudes' fires out. Whoa! Okay, get shocked. For good measure. Nope. Okay, perfect. Got blown up. No! Okay, good. Is the floor electrified yet? Okay, no. Nice aerial combo. I love those. I missed my third hit. Gotta let him hit me again. There you go. Got you this time, buddy. Give me some help. I'm getting destroyed. God, these guys are not even hard, but it's just when they hit you, it hurts so bad. Because that AoE fire attack. This guy's dead, so. I barely dodged that, or parried that, by the way. Golly. Okay. Now we got this genius over here. Juggling this fool in the air. I tried to get away, but whenever Chai is mid-combo, you kinda can't stop it. Unless you do like a parry and then jump away. Or you can dash, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Dave says, well, bro, I gotta go to work, so I will chat with you later, but keep being amazing, and I know you'll make it, big bro. Right, gotta catch you later next time, buddy. Take care, guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I will get past this part for you guys. But no, have a great rest of your day, great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you guys later. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the love and support. It means a lot. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Can we... Well, maybe we take out the big guy first, huh? There you go. Dodging watching the floor for once. That's always good, right? That's a good start. Nice. Ooh, I didn't get electric. Oh, I did get electrocuted there. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I got hit. Darn it. Oh, and he actually deactivated his rage, so we have to either trigger it again or beat him the old-fashioned way. And at this rate, we're taking tons of damage. Yep, I'm dead. What a tough sequence. That is a really tough sequence. Oh. Okay.
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage.
Okay, Mimosa. They gotta go down this time. And maybe we focus on the smaller enemies. I don't know. I haven't devised a good strategy yet. I've just kind of gone in guns blazing each time. Jump! Okay, I got shocked. And burnt to death. Can't keep getting burnt. That hurts. Okay. No! Okay. If I can put this fire out, that'd be fantastic. He raged out on me. I'm dead. Dang. Yeah, this is tough. This is a really tough sequence. I'm struggling. Okay, what do we do? Oh, you know what? I haven't checked the chips that I have equipped either. I'm pretty sure they're damage based. They're probably really heavily focused around Macaron. That's fine. We just have to win with what we got. You get shocked after after it lights up twice, you get shocked. So I gotta really watch that much more closely. There you go. Maximum focus. Now we gotta get this first try. Excellent. Now we take on the other bro. This dude moves around so much. That camera got in my way. I was not good. I got shocked again. Ooh. No good. Normally, we can really pretty much break through his defenses really quickly and defeat him, but I kept missing with Macaron, and that was devastating. Cause I took so much damage from the floors at that point. Let's try this again.
Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime, but at least you'll get a light show.
There you go. Finally dodging these. Every once in a while it's good to do, right? Avoid the damage. I thought I parried that. It's okay. Took tons of damage, so even though we were more mobile, we still took a lot of damage there. This is a tough sequence. Ooh, he came up there with me and uppercutted me. Wow. That was pretty impressive, actually, not gonna lie. And I'm dead. Wow. What a tough, tough area, man. You don't get too many more gauntlets like this. I mean, in some of the later levels, yeah, but we're about near the end, so really
Mimosa.
one of the only ones I'm concerned about is after Mimosa is Rockford, the actual boss fight himself, but the level isn't so bad.
Performance of a lifetime, but at least you'll get a light show.
I saw him do that a mile away, see, I just couldn't dodge it. He's doing the thing again. Okay, there you go. We put out the fire finally. I was getting destroyed by his combo, so... Yeah, I can't stop. I'm over here mashing, like, well, I guess I could parry. I could try and parry and break that. But when I was mashing, I could not break out of my combo. Same problem there. I have no health. That's a tough one. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. Let's see. I'm telling you, Macaron's gonna be the key. He in the end game, when you do this challenge, it's a secret challenge in order to get this alternate ending, or pretty much a post-credits ending. It's really neat, and it requires that you find all these secret doors, and the challenges that you have to complete are insane. I mean, they're like really hard. So, Macaron and some of the other partners were just crucial to be successful in that. Even when I parry one, I get burnt by the big dude, you know? See? Even if I touch the fight, so I need to take out the big guy. Big guy's gotta go first. Big guy's gotta get put on ice. That means I'll have to target him with Corsica to nullify his fire ability and then just dodge the other ones in the meantime.
Hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime, but at least you'll get a light show.
These bros are putting fire everywhere. Not cool. He uppercutted me in the air, like a champ. There you go. Nice, okay. Now he's taken out. There you go. You guys hurt me pretty good. I shocked myself there. Barely parried that. Shocked myself again. There you go. Dodge this, and then we gotta engage with this rage attack here. Miss. Not good. Oh gosh, I can only get hit like one more time. Ooh, that was not nearly as much health as I'd like to have. The fire dudes just killed me. No way. So I'm trying to think there. In that sequence, see, the bird is a real problem. But those fire guys seem to be really the worst threat. I do like taking out the big guy first, so we're going to continue with that strategy. For a little bit at least.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime.
This sequence has been really tough. I'm actually placing a marker just because I want to talk about it when I do my supercut. This area has probably been the most difficult for me. Huh, even when I parry, does it still create fire? Or cause fire? I think it does. I think it does. I think that's why you have to put out the fire first. Makes sense. There you go. Get some health. Oh, that's right. So maybe the whole thing is because they're already on fire. Nope. Okay. Gotta jump. Okay. That hurt really bad. Sometimes he's just really on, and other times he's not. The floor is electrifying like crazy as well, so it doesn't help. Finally broke his guard there. Okay, let's see if we can get this first try. If not, we die. Excellent. Okay, now we gotta take out the bird.
Check this out.
Whew. That's not the bird, fool. I'm dead. Whew. What do we do? Okay. What do we do?
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you
Okay,
won't be able to
big
catch
guy
the
first.
performance of a lifetime. But at least you'll get a light show.
There you go. pretty nice so far. I still got burned. I was mid-air too. That's a tough one. There you go. Take him out and then his little cronies. This is a good combo. See how I'm actually really staying on the offensive here? That is good. That's what you want to see with this bro. There you go, and then I missed one. Ooh. I missed the first one, so that really threw me off. Now I have to take a bunch of extra damage. Probably dead now. I thought that was it for him, but I actually screwed up. Waggler of chickens. Got it. I got it just because Chicken Waggler showed up. Otherwise, I would have failed. Oh, balls. What is that? Some sort of tornado? Gotta kill these little idiots first. Yeah. Get in there. It's gonna stay in the air the whole time. Do that. Oh, lovely. Oh god, I'm dead. No, I'm dead. That was literally it too. If I would have beat him, I think the course is over. I've been on this part for like 30 minutes. How are we doing? We are doing good, man. Enjoying the long weekend we have over here. So just using this time to get some streaming in. I want to beat this as quick as I can, because the very next game that I'm going to do is the Dark Souls 3 DLC. The only thing is we got Atomic Heart coming out on the 21st, which I'm not too worried about. And then the Wo Long demo. I don't know if you remember Wo Long, but that's coming out on the 24th. And I really want to play that. So, but really up until then, after I beat this game, which hopefully I beat it this weekend, I would love to jump into Dark Souls 3. Because I had been putting it off for so long, and I really just want to play through that. I think I told you last time that I had watched through like how to get the access that DLC or whatever in game, and I was like, oh man, like it just got me fiending for some Dark Souls again. So really looking forward to that. But hope you're doing well too, man. Hope you're doing awesome. Enjoying your Friday. Alright, big guy first. I parried most of those, fine, I'll take it. Gonna jump away. Going for the big guy again. I still got Shoryuken in the face. There you go. Trigger your little attack, that's fine. Gotcha. That dude's just about dead. Oh my gosh. Okay, he almost blew me up anyways. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I didn't get blown up. Look at that. I got shocked though. That's good. That's just as fun. I haven't been on this sequence for too long, and I don't like it. I'm ready to go kill Mimosa. I got shocked because I'm an idiot. I can never mind my surroundings in this game. There's just too much going on. So Chicken, what do you have going this weekend? I thought I parried that. It's okay though. I was wrong. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it first try. Yep. Okay, now we take out the little dudes. So far, so good. Lovely. Getting destroyed by those little baby tornadoes. Oh no. She clawed out my eyes. Lovely. Waggler says, or Chicken says, nothing except on Sunday my grandpa turns 80. So a little get together of his children and grandchildren and the rest. Nice. Nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. You get to meet up. You know, I only have one grandparent left actually. And most of my grandparents I didn't actually get to meet. They passed away when I was very young, or before I was even, well, no, just they passed away when I was young. Yeah, I was say before I was born, but no, I was still an infant. That's cool, man. Is it like a fancy restaurant you guys go to for the special occasion, or is it just, you know, one that maybe he likes or something to just enjoy, you know, everybody's company? Oh gosh, that sucks. And I got blown up. How is everybody... They're all just dying to natural causes. If you consider an electrified floor a natural cause. This is a terrible... Yeah, I'm dead. Terrible attempt. I got burned, electrocuted every other which way. No idea. Let's see, trying to beat Sekiro at the moment. Nice! Oh man, that's so awesome. Bought it a few days ago and damn, this shit's hard. No idea. I guess something decentish. Nice. Well, that's good. Man, Sekiro, see... So here's kind of... I know I mentioned this a few times, but after, you know, we're going to play some Dark Souls 3, and then I may or may not stream Atomic Rush. I am going to play it casually, though. And Wolong comes out March 3rd, I think. After that, I want to visit Bloodborne, or revisit Bloodborne, and then try Sekiro for the first time. So I'll be really excited about hearing your feedback on Sekiro, because I can feel like it's going to be one of my favorite of all the Souls-like games. The story seems amazing. The combat is just about perfect based on what I've seen. So it just looks like it's right up my alley. You know, I really want to explore that game to the fullest when I play it. Bloodborne was always my favorite, and I had only ever played through it the one time. But I was like, no, this is the best one. Immediately after playing it. But who knows? Maybe that'll change my mind when I play Sekiro. I just keep getting caught on fire here. See, like when I try and do it controlled, I get spammed by the floors, and then when I try and go crazy, I get burnt to death by everything else. Almost got electrocuted there. Fortunately, I did not. Trying to save my ability here, if I can. Lovely. Getting sliced and diced over here. Gotta stay up in the air, otherwise that could really hurt. Any second now, tough guy. Okay, let's see if we can get it first try. Nope. Try again. Very nice. I'm gonna use my super. None of the inputs registered. That's awesome. That was an absolute waste. See if it registers this time. There you go, we got this big guy here. Still didn't get it right. Finally. How are these guys not dead? Good gosh. Okay, I beat it. Finally. Freaking A. Whew. Let's get the hell out of here real quick. And then I will read all of your comments. I'm sorry it took so long. Chicken. Okay. I want to play some Bloodborne so badly. Dude, I bet you've been having such a blast now that you have your PC fixed up. Like, that friend would automatically increase in his friend rank. Like, say that he was just, yeah, he's an acquaintance. Now he's a bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that dude that helped you out, that's a good friend. Chicken says, I already love Sekiro's combat, but the fuck, I want to bash my head in with a stone on every boss. Nice. I would say this, Chicken, what was the hardest Souls-like game for you? Like, what game did you have the hardest difficulty with, just in general? I would say Dark Souls was really easy. No, besides Sekiro, I was going to say. Because I think, in my opinion, Elden Ring was one of the harder ones for me in terms of the bosses. But Dark Souls 2 was pretty easy. Dark Souls 3, you saw, it was pretty easy. I died a few times, but it was easy. Bloodborne, I think it's pretty easy in general. I've never played Sekiro. Like, I've only seen my son play like 30 minutes of it, and he was like, yeah, whatever. And it looked amazing. But I think Elden Ring, because I spent so much time on it, initially was one of the hardest, because I don't think I had died so many times in a row to certain bosses, you know? And the thing that made it hard for me was the fact that they had done that weird delay thing. Like, in most of the games, they do like a wind up and then they strike. But in Dark Souls 3, in Elden Ring, they do like this really weird delay where they hold it and then they strike. And it took me a while to get used to that. And once I got through Margit, for example, then I was like, okay, so I understand the way they strike and the way they telegraph their abilities now. So it just took a little bit to get used to, but I think it was the hardest. Oh no. The Dark Souls DLCs. Okay. Well, fortunately, I'm jumping right into those after not having played Souls games in a while. That's great. But no worries. I think I'll be able to figure it out, right? I'm not the worst Souls player in the world. I think I'm actually pretty decent. Where the hell? Did I go the wrong way? Of course I did, yes. So Dark Souls 3 DLCs has the hardest bosses in your opinion. Okay. Interesting. You know, one thing too, I actually haven't played through the Bloodborne DLC either. And because I've only played through Bloodborne one time, it'll be like playing the game all over again, like the first time all over again, which I'm really excited about. Because I have not played through the DLCs, and I always hear about there's some boss. I don't even know the name of it because I try not to look at spoilers and stuff, but it's like some weird, I forget the name. It's Orphan of something, and Orphan of Kos maybe. And they always say how he was harder than Millennia or whatever. I'm not sure, but I didn't even look it up. I'm like, you know what? If that's what they're saying, I'd like to see how tough this boss is. So I do want to play through the DLCs at some point as well. Bloodborne DLCs and then Sekiro. Those will be what follow after, you know, the Dark Souls 3 DLC. I'll probably play Wolong on stream, and then I'll be playing through Bloodborne, Sekiro, and who knows what else. I'll probably be doing a lot of Souls stuff after that, because it'll be slow. Not a lot of releases coming out that I'm interested in anyways. Chicken says, I would honestly say that Elden Ring is easier than DS1. You think so? I mean, after beating it and doing all the challenges that I've done, I think it's relatively easy, but it was the hardest learning curve for me to get used to those weird strikes, you know, those strikes they did, like the delay thing that they started introducing in Dark Souls 3. But do you think Elden Ring's easier than DS1? I think it is in retrospect. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. But it did take me a while to get used to it again. Dark Souls 2 was fine. But Dark Souls 1's by far the easiest. Demon Souls is pretty easy as well, I'd say. Chicken says, Bloodborne DLCs, from what I know, are always ranked in the top 6 of hardest rank in the whole series. Okay. I fought Nameless King so much the delays are nothing. That's probably why. Because remember, I had played Dark Souls 3 for the first time, and then I immediately jumped into Elden Ring, you know, soon after. So I was okay. I wasn't like, I didn't feel confident that I had mastered that combat yet at all. But I think after playing through Elden Ring and doing the challenge runs and stuff, that I was like, okay, it's not really that bad. I would probably rank it, let me see. Dark Souls 1's probably the easiest. Then Demon Souls is easy. Dark Souls 2 is pretty alright. Then probably Bloodborne. And then Dark Souls 3. No, I don't know. I think I'm making those too hard. I don't know. Terrible order that I just did. But it's probably comparable to, very much so, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 combat's completely different to me, but it's not hard.
Peppermint, take it easy.
Dang, Peppermint. I'm gonna stomp on his face like that. Gotta go see ya. Take care, man. Have a great weekend, and happy birthday to Gramps. Be safe, and I'll see you around, man. I'll be doing that Dark Souls 3 stuff for real, though, believe it or not, after how many years. I promise this time. But yeah, have a good time, man. Have a great weekend. Be safe. I'll see you real soon, man. Thanks for always stopping by. It means a lot.
Because this leg, my mom made it for me.
Roxanne.
No, Chai. My mom is Roxanne Vandelay.
What?
Which makes Kale
Your brother.
my brother.
Now this makes a lot more sense.
He's always taken advantage of people, but I didn't think he'd take things this far. I know what you probably think. You think...
Who cares? Did you think we wouldn't talk to you anymore? We got this far because of you. We're all here because of you.
Yeah, but...
And I'm here fighting because of what you found and what you're trying to stop.
Not to mention Mr. Chai is the one in the most danger.
Well, yeah, there's that. It's like secondary or something.
Secondary stuff, man.
Find who you are.
I like this cast of characters. They're all pretty good.
Really?
It
This
only
is just
gives
a
us
well-made
stronger
game.
reason to fight.
Also, really cool thing that I found in the game there's a bunch of Evil Within references because Shinji Mikami is the founder or whatever of
Crash a party?
Tango Studios, which made this game. There is actually in Chapter 11 an Easter egg that pretty much announces that Evil Within 2 is getting a sequel. So very likely, of course, Evil Within 3 will be announced here shortly. But it was definitely in on one of the screens, and I did a video on that. It was really interesting because as much as I played through this game, I've seen the number of Evil Within references, and I had no clue that they were going to go so far as to announce the latest game in the sequel. I mean, the series. I died 30 times. That's just terrible. Let's go to track 9. We should be fighting Mimosa in this track. I can't believe that took me an hour and 36 minutes.
Right here. Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Chai, do your thing.
I love
and get
these.
to the backstage area.
Performance time is moments away.
You're gonna have to hustle.
That path should lead you right to Mimosa's dressing room.
Good old Chai sneak attack.
I hope it actually works this time.
Hey, give it another chance.
Surprise her, and you'll get the upper hand.
But you've got to move.
I'll see you at the show. We'll take her down. Together.
Great way to sneak attack.
Chai, just follow that hole in it.
We weren't able to stop the intruders in the museum.
I am not putting my performance at risk. I am going on now.
Okay.
The children's choir.
Put them in the DJ tent. I don't care.
There goes our ambush plan.
Well, I'll just have to do what I always do. Improvise.
Great. Little improv.
All right. Backup plan. Where are you?
Is it ready? Dancers on stage. Everyone in costume. Where's Left Shark? I can't find Left Shark.
Left shark?
Now, obviously, I'm wearing the shark costume that I would put on for this sequence. And you wear it for a little bit. I'm wearing it for the full Rhythm Master mode playthrough because it's awesome. So that's why it's like, oh.
It's a long way to the stage. You better
Paradoxical.
miss your cue. Dead.
Flop.
We made it backstage, Chai. Where are you?
I'm on my way to the stage, dressed as a shark. Ask me anything.
Please hurry. Mimosa's on stage now.
There's no time to be subtle about it, Chai. Just go at her.
This costume, I don't think subtle is an option. Just think
Right.
of an exit plan.
The show is getting started.
What a delicious evening. As the face of Vandalay Technologies, I just want to thank you for being a part of Project Armstrong. Everyone, put your hands in the air!
Like you just don't care.
Thank you so much. This is so on brand, it's amazing. You're gonna be great out there.
Alright, I'm a little worried about this Mimosa fight. I've been saying that this entire time, so I hope that it ends up being a little bit less worrisome than I had initially anticipated. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how well we do. I think we can beat her, and then we'll be heading right up to Rockford soon after. I'm going to try and get through that sequence as well. Lovely. Yeah! That robot, he's like, what the heck is that? It's me.
My Mimosa.
Wait for your cue, shark.
Give us your Spectra password. You ruined.
Actually,
This might work.
you're all in store for a very special engagement. One of my good friends is here. I am the Queen of Spin, and this is my show. Assistance!
Alright.
And you out there, get ready for a show.
The long anticipated fight with Mimosa. I love those still images. They look so good. So far, so good. I mean, I feel like we're doing a lot of damage to her. Oh gosh. She just slapped the mess out of me. Oh gosh, she killed me after all of that. So we were dealing all kinds of punishment to her, and she was able to come back. That just goes to show how quickly the tides can turn when you're fighting these bosses at the Rhythm Master difficulty. Let's skip this cutscene, shall we? Oh, I thought I dodged that. It's okay. That shield is no joke. She is unstoppable. I need to, get through this first phase at least, right? She is proving quite difficult, actually. Nice. We got through phase 1. Love it.
This is entertaining. Let's raise the stakes and turn down the lights.
Lovely. Where is everybody? Fortunately, we're dealing damage, but I feel like I'm like in a terrible spot right now. This is the part that I was really concerned about. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. Just kidding. So far, really pleased with the how well we're doing. If I can get up here, that'd be great. Very good. 2 phases down. Let's go. This is the part that I feel is going to be the most difficult. So when she puts up the weird barrier.
This crowd's in the palm of my hand,
I don't have any health.
and they want to see a real performance. Let's see who they're here for.
Without having meter, it's going to be really, really tough. So I need Macron. I know that. So far, so good. Perfect so far, actually. Yikes. I messed up that last 2 sequences.
And lives to tell about it.
This part, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Is she not going to do that weird phase that I'm talking about?
This dress is a part of me. You'll never win.
And I'm okay if not. I mean, that's one of the hardest parts I've ever done before. Even on my normal playthrough. I think maybe because I destroyed her henchman. I don't know. It's really odd. I like it, though. What just shot at me? No. Okay, so hopefully we start off on the 3rd sequence when she's up in the air. I don't know what hit me. Okay, good. I guess we were able to bypass that other part. I don't know. That was weird. I love that. I'm not sure what shot at me, but I will avoid. And actually, I have health, you know, so I actually have a little bit of health, so we can survive some of this stuff, right? Can tank some of this here. Oh, that's what hit me. I see. Kamehameha, baby. I don't know what that was, but it hurt me again. I'm dead. No way. Okay, well. Oh, I was gonna say, am I okay? No, I'm dead. Totally dead. We're gonna try that again. Now, the good thing is I bypassed the part that I was concerned about. This is a part that I should be able to beat. I'm gonna stick with Peppermint. Oh, lovely. No, that's what I didn't want to see. Oh, that's this one? See, this is the part that I was... She hasn't done this yet. So I think by us somehow keeping her on the floor, that was the key. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get up there immediately. Skip. No. See, I don't know how I'm supposed to... How am I supposed to survive that? These last few times, we haven't had an issue with that, right? And now she's like spamming this. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here. This is final phase, so I'm just putting a little marker for myself. Huh. I'm not entirely sure how to bypass this. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. I guess I was just dealing way more damage the other time. She's doing it again, yeah. I don't even have a chance.
You picked the wrong fight.
I don't know what to do. I am gonna die. I don't like that at all. How have I been able to avoid that each time until now? That is strange. I really hope she doesn't do that again. That takes a lot of damage, and I don't really know how to dodge it. I never really got good at it. That is the part that I was afraid of this entire time that I've been mentioning and referencing over and over again. And she's just now doing it. So weird. We were able to completely nullify that in the other rounds. I don't know what I was doing, but the combos were enough to hurt her really bad. I need some health. Are you going to be friendly with me and give me some health, or what? If I can break her down. There you go. Got some health out of it too. Lovely. I'm hurting. Uh-oh. Gotta keep her busy, because if not, she's gonna try something else. Come on, Peppermint, you got this. Break her shield. No. Oh my gosh. We were so close. That's annoying. I don't know how she has so much health. And I kept hitting her enough to replenish some of mine, but I was taking a lot of damage. When she sings, it's like I don't know what exactly she does, but she definitely causes some weird stuff to happen. I don't know what yet. How many freaking waves does it take? Okay. Those wings are what's defending her. And she can replenish them really quickly. They come back to defend her like almost instantly. No. Alright, so close. Literally so close. Oh my gosh, we got her. I think. Okay, here goes again. Ooh, I didn't get it. Okay. Try again. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. I miss every single time. Okay. We gotta do this before we die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. I have to get them all right. If not, I die. So I literally have 2 more tries left. If I die, I'm gonna be so disappointed. This is the last one. Dead. I have no clue which checkpoint it's going to send me back to, so that's terrifying. I really hope I don't have to do phase 3 again. Yep. That timing on that sequence is so terrible as well. Well, Mimosa is gonna be a hard one, isn't she? I don't know the timing to that, just get hit by everything. Alright, let's try this again, but let's try and conserve as much health as possible so that we don't get jacked out. I am getting really hurt this go around. Yep, this is gonna be tough. Especially the part where you have to time it at the end, because, man, even though it's you have the prompt beforehand, I always feel like it's just a little off. Yeah, I was able to interrupt that first sequence. That's always good. What the hell is... Okay, I was like, when's the disco ball going away? I have like no combo right now. Gotta hit her a few times at least. She just keeps running away. This time she's super mobile. Oh my gosh. That hurt. I have no health. We got through the first two phases pretty quickly, and it's just the last phase that's just been killer. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what to do there. I don't think I can destroy the disco ball, so I don't know. That's a tough one. She still summoned it, even after that, huh? Yep. See, if you're too passive on that sequence, you know, you can easily get jacked up there. That's why I don't like her actually initializing that attack. Especially after a cutscene, I mean, or a checkpoint, because you start off at C. I guess it rides the wall, so it hurts me when it does that anyway. Come on, Macaron, I'm gonna die. Okay. She heals so fast. I thought I would have parried that. That's okay. Thought I had the timing down for that one. Good thing is she drops tons of gears, but I wish she dropped a bit more health. I would not be averse to a bit more health. See this, I don't know what to do. Stay out of rank. Want to get D rank though, yep. Huh. I guess I could just stay out of range there, because it does say, oh, to parry, but I don't know if I can parry that as it's lining up to hit me, you know? Alright, let's try this again. Or not. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Let's see. Or not. There you go. So far, so good. The more we can stay up in the air with her, the better, to be honest. That's exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm having a hard time parrying her melee strikes. Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. Instant D rank and die. So when I try and be too defensive or, you know, avoid that, that's a surefire way to reduce my score. You know, the funny thing is I haven't had to worry about the score for hours, so it's one of those things where definitely throwing me off a bit now that I have to manage the scores too. Really? Fall down, fool. Okay. That's awesome. Good job, Mark Macaron. Just hitting the air like that. Never suspect you. Take this, Mimosa. That's all I hear. Putting the pressure on, that's for sure. That was really close. If I get hit once, I'm dead. Yep. I saw that melee strike. It's so hard to dodge her or deflect her melee strikes. Jeez Louise. All right. Let's try that again. Lovely. Macron, seriously. Don't get me killed, bro. Yeah, there's no way. That was a terrible start. Okay, let's try that again. I guess you kind of have to have visuals on where you're trying to send them, I suppose. Alright, so far so good. Super focused right now. Hyper focused. Getting killed focused. About to die because freaking wants to be cheap. There you go. Literally only have like 2 tries here. Let's see. This one's gonna be hard. Uh-oh. We're gonna die again. Oh my gosh. That was the last possible try and I got it. Oh my goodness. That was freaking difficult. Yowza. Now let's enjoy the cutscene. She's dead. Man. I died a billion times, so that's the problem. But overall, I would have had an S rank. But I died so much, I'm going to definitely get a D. And we got her pass key. Next is Roquefort.
I could get used to this.
You did good, Chai.
I think it might be time to get out of here.
Everything ready? Electricity is rerouted.
Oops.
Turn on the lights. Find them.
Well. See you soon, brother.
Which section, sir?
All of them!
What a disaster.
You don't believe this. Now Korsaka's with them. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Well, technically, it's just you and me now.
Shut it.
Kale, I prioritize shielding the tower, reallocating the budget so not a bug will get in.
What do you know about security? You're just a number cruncher.
You don't want to upset me, Kale.
Why not? I want to see just how angry you can get if those punks make it in here.
If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. Now, might I suggest pushing plans forward?
After I get a coffee.
We shut down the cafe.
When I said close the campus down, I didn't mean the cafe!
You said close down everything.
But not coffee, Roquefort, not coffee. You always need coffee for things like this.
Exactly.
Open the cafe.
And Spectra?
We're going to have to accelerate the plans. Settle this like family.
Okay. Track 9 has been completed. We're going to essentially end the stream here at track 10. When we play next time, we're going to go through track 10 and 11 in hopes that we can actually take down Roquefort. I think all of track 10 is essentially traversing up the tower to get to Roquefort's place. Then we defeat him. Track 11 is essentially when we reach Kale, but there's a few sequences we have to bypass there. And track 12 will definitely kind of bring it all together and be the end where we face off with Kale in all his different forms. So pretty sure that we'll be able to beat it in another stream or two max, depending on how difficult Roquefort is. If we can get through Roquefort, then I'm very confident we'll be able to bypass Kale as well. But my only thing is, when I played as Kale, I spammed partners. There was no skill involved whatsoever. So we're not going to be able to do that this time around. We have to make sure we understand his techniques and all that. So we'll see. We'll see how far we get. But other than that, I just want to say thank you all so much for stopping by today, if you did, and just showing your support and all that. It's always really appreciated, and I'm very appreciative of that, I should say. But anyways, I got a lot of things coming up, specifically on the YouTube side of things. So I would strongly suggest you go and mosey on over there, because I have 3 channels, one of which is going to definitely appeal to something you like. I do lore and theories on one channel, challenge runs and guides on the second channel, and then anime and sci-fi type content on the third channel. So you guys definitely want to go check those out. I've got lots of stuff going. Maintaining all of those has been really the priority for me, as you've seen me shift away from consistently streaming to just streaming every once in a while, trying to fit in sometimes whenever I have free days and stuff like that. But the priority is always going to be kind of pushing that content for YouTube for you guys, so you guys can continue to have that quality content that's always, you know, coming out weekly. Pretty much all throughout the week you're going to see something come out on one of my channels. So I definitely encourage you to go and explore if you haven't already. As it pertains to streaming, yeah, I'm still going to do a lot of challenge runs and things like that. Probably a lot of more casual play as well, just because the challenge runs do add another layer of stress and a bunch of time that can be, you know, probably used better elsewhere. So I will continue to do challenge runs, just not every single time I'm streaming. Sometimes you might see me just have fun and play casually, like you're going to see here in the near future when we play Atomic Heart, the Wo Long demo, and Dark Souls 3, of course. Not in that order. It'll probably be Dark Souls 3 first. But in either case, I really encourage you guys to come and stop by and be here. I would like to really grow my stream as far as I can, so as much as I can anyway. So it's a really big part of my ultimate vision of being able to stream as well and put just as much time and effort as I had been. For the past 2 years, I've been streaming pretty consistently, but the growth just hasn't been where I need it to be, so I definitely need to focus on other areas, and then I can come back and give some TLC to the stream as well. But it'll always be here. I will be streaming as often as I can, every time I get a free chance, and you guys will always see fun content like this. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Just want to say that again, thank you so much for your love and support. It makes things so much easier, so much more enjoyable. And until next time, it's the Inhuman one signing out.